Hey, Knights of Apollo, what's up guys? It's Apollo here. I hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to the battlefield. Today we are playing Total War Warhammer 2 and this is a massive 4v4, 8 armies on the battlefield, and this is a battle between good and evil, kind of, because isn't it in Warhammer lore it's not so cut and dry. You got factions that are kind of gruesome and violent, but they've got a little bit of good in them, and then vice versa and everything in between. So it's mostly a matchup of gross, dead, orc armies versus humans and dwarves. So kind of good versus evil, creepy versus not creepy, that kind of scenario. Now I know this video might be quite surprising for some of you guys because the past couple years I've spoken pretty poorly about Warhammer or Total War Warhammer. I just want to stop and just focus on the positives. I really don't want to be that person that just keeps bashing something. I just want to focus on the positive, which the things I like about the game, the units are very cool, very unique, different, units. The factions are very diverse. There's a lot of variety. The battles have some pretty cool like animations and effects. So those are the things I'm going to focus on, and I'm just not going to say anything that will bring any kind of negativity, because I know some of you guys do like Warhammer, and I want to do a couple Warhammer videos. Now, is Warhammer gonna take over my channel? No, absolutely not. It will probably be like once a week, once every 2 weeks. We'll occasionally throw out a Warhammer videos just to change it up, because I really don't want to play the same games over and over. So yeah, we're gonna try playing some Warhammer and just having fun with it, doing some big battles, crazy scenarios or whatever. So yeah, that's I guess all I wanted to say. Just keeping things positive and trying new things. So really quick, I'm gonna show the armies here, and I'll show the army comp of my army. So I'm going as the Tomb Kings. I got a pretty balanced build. I've got my cav here, these horsemen. I'm also bringing about 4 or 5 Tomb Guard. Love those guys. And then I've got some skeleton spearmen, good anti-cav, anti-monster or whatever. And then we've got some skeleton archers. I got about 4 units of them to just take on anybody from a distance, or flying units or whatever. And then in the back here I have my Tomb Scorpion, I've got the Eyes of the Desert, and I've got the big old Bone Daddy, Bone Giant, and then I have this Necro Sphinx, and I have a generic general, which is over here. So the Tomb King, very cool. Now my allies, I got the Vampire Counts, we have the Skaven, and then finally we have the Crooked Moon, which is a greenskin faction. He's flanking over here with this huge Vanguard force. He's got this Night Goblins, and he has some Night Goblin archers, pretty sneaky of them. Over here we have the Dwarves, and next to them we have the Empire. We have another Dwarven faction, and finally we have Bretonia, which is going to be more in the back, more of a support faction. I love the look of Bretonia, very medieval. I love it. So let's go ahead, press play here. We are going to be doing a lot of slow motion because, well, Warhammer battles are very quick and there's a lot going on in today's battle. My strategy going into this one is to be pretty aggressive because I wanted the dwarves to commit to me so my ally could do a flanking charge surprise attack. Now this force is hidden, okay? He cannot see this army, so he doesn't even know it's over there. Also my my Bone Giant, ooh, hitting hard on these miners. And then I've got, I also have a Skull Catapult who are focusing down the organ guns, and we got some Doom Divers from the the Crooked Moon. Not a lot of artillery. Oof, look at that. Look at this artillery placement here by the Empire. So as you can tell, it's already going crazy with artillery. Both sides just flinging whatever they got. Here comes some more artillery from, see, what is a Skaven? Yeah, they've got the catapults over here. And look at the barrage here of these. This is just devastating. Going for my catapult. Oh, but hold strong, you skeletons. Hold strong. At this point, I am actually, some of my archers are breaking. It's not a good start. This artillery has been absolutely brutal. I am charging in my Tomb Guard, because I'm trying to get the dwarves to commit to me. But at this point, I think I think he's able to see the night goblins, and he sees that and he kind of freaks out there. And look at this ability right here. Check this out. Woo, got the tail end of it, just trying to soften up these great swords. They're going to be a real problem here. We are going to experience some lag. There's so many units on the battlefield. And oh my god, we got a Hell Pit Abomination leading the charge against the Flagellants. Artillery just destroying my front line here with the archers. My cav went on the flank. Again, I'm trying to be as annoying as possible against these dwarves, so he doesn't really focus on my ally on this side of the battle. But the dwarves are kind of now spreading out. They're preparing both fronts. He also has some of these gyro choppers that are opening fire. We're trying to skirmish them down as much as possible. And my big bone daddy over here, he's supporting the battle from a distance. Yeah, he's got look at that bow. Giant bow, trying to soften up these dwarven ranks. Oh my god, in the flames of hell over here, we got the Iron Drakes just softening up my troops. I'm now having to commit my monsters into this fight because this is just an all-out craziness fight, intense battle, trying to maintain this front line. These dwarves are tanky, low centers of gravity. You know, you gotta support your men here. Oh my god, look at just the chaos going on in the background. So once again, we're gonna do some slow motion here and see what's going on here, because I actually wasn't able to witness a lot on this side of the battle. I was focusing on my fight, so I didn't see how this fight went on over here, how it played out. So the vampire counts are going in right now. And a cool thing about our army, oh, some magic's coming in. Hold on, hold that thought. What is this going for though? I guess it's going for this, oh, this blob of infantry over here. Look at this. Oh my god, look at all the artillery. Oh my god. Woo, yeah, just shooting them up. So, yeah, what I was saying, one thing I forgot to say in the intro is that another reason why I didn't upload Warhammer is because I had this horrendous stuttering issue where my game would stutter, and I knew it wasn't my hardware because I, invested a lot into this computer. It should be able to handle this. But I actually looked up a solution here. And if you guys are interested, if you're hopeless, if you're having a stuttering issue, just watch the end of this video and I will show you how to fix it. It's a weird fix, but nonetheless, it fixes it. And thankfully, I can watch these battles without the horrendous stuttering. So here we go. Lots of skirmishing coming down. Looks like we're desperate to destroy each other's artillery. Ooh. Ooh. This is just nasty. This Hellstorm rocket battery is doing so. They have two of them too. Look at that. Just devastating from this distance. Great range. Back this way, if we focus on my fight real quick, we've got my my spears, my swords. I've sent everything into this battle. Also, you saw earlier that the Wog or whatever that the greenskins have. So our ally is playing Crooked Moon. His Wog affects all of his allies. So we all got that bonus there. I don't know if you saw that earlier, but yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyways, the dwarves are starting to break a little bit. We are putting some heavy pressure on them. They are just throwing in infantry. It's getting very chaotic over here. And I've got the Tomb Scorpion trying to slice down some of these dwarves. Again, my monsters are trying to help the infantry a little bit, try to break these dwarves. Dwarves are just so tough to take on. And then we've got freaking Belagar Ironhammer over here, who's going to be a real pain. There goes the Skull Catapult. Oh, yes! Going for the great swords. I think I just missed them there. I don't really do that much damage. Lots of great artillery hits from the Skaven Catapults. Again, trying to soften up these guys. Let's do some slow motion here. We got the general over here. We got Grombrindal, the white dwarf, trying to help out his dwarven forces. We got some rangers taking out their axes, taking on, what are they? The Grave Guard. The Grave Guard of the vampire counts. And an epic stand here. I think Bretonia and the dwarves are kind of double teaming the vampire counts, and it's been a tough battle for the vampire counts. They're trying. They're definitely trying. They got some units in the back, but they are feeling the wrath of all of this Bretonnia cavalry while taking on the infantry of the dwarves. It is an absolute struggle for the vampire counts. Nice. Now we've got like these awesome unit, the rattling guns, just releasing hell upon the Empire. Seeing lots of breaking from the Empire. More artillery coming in. Let's see if these skull artillery. I mean, there's just so much to see in these battles. I'm trying to cover it all, but I think I just need to slow down and just try to get the coolest bits, you know, show off the coolest bits. So we'll slow motion it again. Back this way. It looks like the artillery has changed targets. Look at this, going for the greenskins. Look at the chaos that is coming. Just the sky is falling basically on these poor guys. So lots of archer fire now. My infantry is making some progress here, and my archers are now focusing down the iron drakes and skirmishers of the dwarves back here. And oh, the scorpion comes out of nowhere, and he wants a piece of that action. Look at that. And the bone giant firing his arrows into these iron drakes, or I'm sorry, the yeah, iron drakes. Lots of arrows flying in. And my guys are doing good. My general's in the fight. He's trying to take out these dwarves. Look at him. Tomb King. Oh, nice. So, yeah, still lots of gunfire, lots of artillery. Look at this. What are they shooting at? It just looks like they're trying to shoot down the trees or something. Not even sure. Oh, there we go. Here's more shots going in, and we're focusing down. Look at that. Focusing down this general. But he doesn't care. He just does not care. He's just like, whatever, keep shooting at me. Nothing's going to happen. And now the Empire is pushing up their generals along with a wizard? No, Empire captain. So he's over here trying to use some abilities, trying to soften up the evil forces. We got to take care of these generals. If we're going to win this battle, we got to take them out. And if we do some slow motion again, you can see that the dwarves have won here. And with the help of Bretonnia, they have completely just destroyed the vampire counts. So we're in a little bit of a tricky situation because we're going to have to quickly defeat the dwarves over on this side. But the Empire is shifting over reinforcements to help this side of the battle. So it's getting tough, and we're getting kind of desperate here. We're running out of time, essentially, and we need to break through. Got the Eyes of the Desert supporting this fight. Tomb King's one of my favorite factions because I just love the units. I love the Egyptian theme and the monsters they have here. Big break here from the dwarves, which is great. And a lot of gunfire. Look at these. Look at this. The amount of concentration. We are concentrating all of our firepower on the Empire's general, which is Boris. But he is just not going down. He is not going. He's breaking, but he's not dead. And this is one of the problems of today's battle. It's just we're having a tough time killing these generals. They keep getting away. So my army is still alive, but I have taken heavy casualties. Heavy casualties. We got these crossbowmen who are protecting the trebuchet. And we're kind of regrouping here a little bit. Just a tad bit. We're trying to regroup our forces. We don't want to spread out and make our army too easy to kill. And here comes the charge of the Black Orcs. Black Orcs versus some spearmen. They should be able to win this battle, but they are getting hit hard from some skirmishers. I think some crossbows. We're going to do some slow motion and kind of analyze this chaotic battle. I think I ran out of ammo at this point. With my skull catapult, and we are now just like desperately trying to regroup our forces. This general is so low, and look at, okay, One thing, okay, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later when it happens. But look at this epic little charge here from Bretonnia, Knights of the Realm. These rattling guns hold their ground, and they're like, no, we will not break. But unfortunately, there's some hippogriffs coming in and just destroying these rattling guns. I'm sending over my Sphinx here to try to support this battle, trying to protect his skirmishers. Because, again, at this point, we've got to protect each other and just rally what forces we have to try to beat them. But, yeah, you can see that this is not good. I'm falling back. I'm trying to regroup my troops. We just couldn't crack the Dwarves or the Empire. We've got a fight going on over here. Got an assassin, because why not? Ooh, some good artillery hits over here in this back line of the Empire. These crossbows are shooting their bolts, softening up these forces, and this whole side is looking very tough right now. Got a ton of dwarves, tons of Bretonnia, but we have no choice. We've got to make our stand, and I've kind of condensed what's left of my army. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, we missed it. But what happened here is that the Empire hero in general charged my bone daddy here, my bone giant, and he started breaking like instantly. It made me so mad. It was like, this bone giant is a total coward, just an absolute coward. How dare he? So yeah, we're on full-on retreat. We're trying to hold on for dear life, and you'll see what happens here. Bretonnia is sending in some paladins. It looks like 2 paladins. My Sphinx is just standing there like a hero. I don't know what he's doing. He needs to start attacking. Archer fire. Now we've got freaking Bretonnia coming in with their flying cavalry. Yeah, a lot of skirmishing coming in. And the horde, look at this, just horde of troops rushing down this battlefield. We're trying to hold, damn it. Hippogriff Knights, they're chasing off the Crooked Moon faction, the Greenskins. And it's just my general, it looks like, my monsters, my Scorpion, my Sphinx, they're just trying to fight. I do have some Tomb Guard, but it's just not going to be enough. And look at this charge. Oh! And he's down, but he goes down fighting that Sphinx. Now I've got my Scorpion. I'm sure his days are numbered. Yep, he's dead. And my general is dead. And that is going to be the battle. So it was a pretty decisive fight there. Pretty decisive. It was very intense. What went wrong? Excuse me. What went wrong? Well, the enemy artillery was a pretty big problem there. I think I could have microed my cav a little bit better, because what I did is I sent them to this flank and they just kind of engaged and kind of just stayed there. I could have done a little bit more. We couldn't, and another thing is we couldn't get the generals. Like, they just would not die. We just could not get to them. So it was a tough situation for my team. And the vampire counts kind of got wiped there pretty quickly. And once at that point, once the vampire counts got wiped, it was very tough to recover and try to regroup and beat these dwarves. But hell of a fight. I mean, it was a valiant defeat. So let's go ahead and end the replay and look at some of these results here. See which units did well. So in my army, one of my Tomb Kings got 213 kills. The archers not doing so hot, but most of the time the archers were focusing down targets. So they were like focusing down the gyrocopters and focusing down some generals. They just couldn't get the kills. They couldn't do enough damage. My catapult did okay. I'm pretty happy with the Scorpion getting 52 kills there. Also, the Eyes of the Desert, these guys did pretty good. Overall, my Tomb King's not doing great, but they were taking on Dwarves. So, yeah, overall, I'm not too upset on how how well I did, considering I haven't played in a while. We have Armored Scarab. He did pretty well with the artillery. But the rest of his army, some decent numbers here and there, but kind of sucks to see Crimson Killers only with 17 kills. But yeah, he did his best with that flank. Then we have Ulfer. By the way, Armored and Ulfer are YouTube members. When I was playing this, I made a shout out to my YouTube members, and we got into a voice channel and we were playing these games. So if you guys are interested in being a YouTube member, we try to set up some special battles here and there just to kind of because you guys are supporting me, and I just want to say thank you and stuff. So definitely can do that. Link in the description to be a YouTube member. But Armored actually had to leave at the very end of the battle, but it was pretty much over at that point anyways. So looking at the kills of the Skaven, 284 kills with this freaking catapult. That's really good. Also, some of his Ratling guns, 41 kills, not bad. Kills are kind of deceiving in this game because there's a lot of like tanky single target units. So like, you could, maybe this unit got 4 kills, but they were all like, really tough units, who knows? But yeah, that was a fun fight right there. And then here's the vampire counts. Very small army, 185 with his grave guard, not too bad. If we're looking at our opponents, we got the dwarves, Cyber. He did really well with one of his organ guns doing pretty well. The giant slayers, pretty solid. Let's go to Rummel. So he was Bretonia, 213 with the trebuchet. The artillery today had just a lot of fun. Good kills with the Cav. Very good kills with the Cav. We have Empire, again, 530 kills. Honestly, guys, at the end of the day, it was the artillery. I mean, 530 and then 272. We should have focused the artillery. That was our problem. And then we have the other Dwarven faction going 174 with the gyrocopter. I was trying to take it out, but just couldn't get it done. Iron Drake's 155, 164 with the Peak Gate Guard. So, yeah. That's pretty much all the kills, guys. That's going to wrap up today's battle. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit the dislike. I am going to show you how to fix your game if you are having stuttering issues. So look out for that. I found this on like a forum or something. Or actually, I think I found it on a YouTube channel, which I'll link the YouTube channel because, props to him for helping out. But yeah, if you guys have any awesome Warhammer replays, don't be afraid to send them my way. Something interesting. Again, Warhammer is not going to be a lot on my channel, but I'll do it every once in a while. But yeah, if you well, let's go. Now that the video's over, and those who want to fix their game, this is what you need to do. So what you want to do while your game's running, go to Alt-Tab-Delete and do Task Manager. My screen's black. Hold on. Here it is. So you're gonna go. You'll see your processes here. Go to Warhammer and then go to Details, or just go to Details up on the tab. Go to your Warhammer game and then go to Affinity, Set Affinity. And what I did is simply unclicked or deselected the CPU 0. I've got like 19 here. I don't know why, but if you unselect the 0, the stuttering went away. Okay, that's what fixed my game, because the stuttering was it wasn't a subtle thing. It was like it was like really bad. I'm describing it through sounds, but it was really bad. So that's it. That's pretty simple. I think you have to do it every time you start your game. I don't know if we could save this setting for Warhammer or what. But yeah, that's it. That's how you fix it. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time on the battlefield.